Open up so many places. In the month, they might open up so many places. So
fell in love with a man who didn't exist. She believed she was talking to Captain Daniel Smith, an American Special Forces soldier stationed in Afghanistan. In fact, she was seduced by criminals using stolen photos of a retired British naval officer.
Good. Yeah, I load up online, I look for love.
Was talking
Good
to
for them.
Probably more
Stupid.
than one criminal, probably a gang of criminals. Most likely from what I looked at in this case, West Africans, and in my
go
probably
straight down until you find the damn
West
Second
Africans as
Avenue.
well.
Yeah, man. I go down there. I don't want to go down 22 early. I don't want to go down 22 early.
No, but this is 7th Avenue.
Mom, I'll go down ABC. I want to drive some spot.
Maria spoke to us from prison in Malaysia about how she was duped.
The time I was flying, I'm telling you, I was falling in love with him. Because he said to me 5 times a day. He said a long time to me 5 times a day. And then he made me fall in love with him. Because of his bullshit.
I wish I could have been like one of them.
Fell in love with him.
Stupid and stupid.
I want our love to flourish with unrequited fire and passion while we're apart.
I say
I
cook
yearn
step
to
on
look
if
into
you want
your
to.
eyes the way
Cook
that
step on here,
lovers
do what them do too.
hear you whisper,
So,
I love you.
name of Jesus. So we could be so
The
stupid.
scammers bombarded her with declarations of love,
Good.
followed by pleas for money.
Good.
I've searched my heart and found out that you are not happy in your married life. Therefore, I want to ask your hand in marriage.
Wow. Hey.
Thank you, my love, for your answer. I'm so happy.
The next flight, the woman and got the woman them can't fire gunshot in them head.
When are you
So
going
they
out?
flee the woman them bad.
No, but when you want to talk to somebody on the line and text somebody off a line, if you don't know them, you don't know about them. Because them are damn jackass, Cubby. Anything they get them, you take you good.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
If you talk to
Then
them,
I'll start reading them after a while and they'll go into
like you said, them all the scammer and have some killer to take their ass and go
just like
meet them somewhere and tell them go kill them.
from a friend that she had there.
My God, me.
Maria sent
Oh,
more
where
than
did it say?
$18,000 to Ghana. Within a year, she was broke, but the scammers weren't finished with her.
Amen.
What happens with victims who have been scammed is they get put on a suckers list.
Yes.
And being on a suckers list means that that's sold on the dark web and other criminals will use it. In Maria's case, I think that's probably what's happened, is that perhaps other people have either got involved that have joined these gangs, or her details have been sold off to the next highest bidder to be able to be used as a drug mule.
My God.
Maria was lured to Shanghai to sign Daniel Smith's retirement papers. She was met by a man who said he was an army colleague. He gave her a bag to take back to Australia. In transit in Malaysia, customs officers found more than 1 kilo of the drug ice sewn
Lord.
into the lining.
Oh, Lord.
I entered this case purely professionally to examine this as an expert witness, and I didn't make up my mind until I went through all the data available and until I interviewed Maria. She didn't have to have her bags checked. She volunteered. She said, "Here, I have my bags." I've looked at this case for so long now and in so much detail. It's one of those things that you think, I'm sorry, I didn't expect to get emotional about it. You just think, if you could take that man
Yeah,
back
like the
again
country
from
would not back like I said, enough people are going to work, you know.
Professor Monica Whitty is a global authority on the psychology of romance scams.
The criminals involved in this are definitely masters of manipulation. This is their job, right? And they're very good at it, and they're very proud of being good at it as well.
Well, I think they're looking for people that are vulnerable. They're looking for people that are probably to some extent lonely. They're looking for engagement, and that is why they utilise social media. They're organised, they're very well organised, and they're very well resourced.
The rampant theft of images is central to the business of scamming. Retired US Colonel Brian Denny has had his image stolen and used in thousands of fake social media and dating profiles.
Military personnel are highly regarded. We're seen as trustworthy, dependable. So over the course of the last 2 years, I've reported over 3,000 accounts to Facebook of scammers using my pictures to steal money from women around the globe.
Brian Denny is among countless military personnel whose photos have been used by scammers.
This is being done at kind of at an industrial scale, and how do you stop it? What do you do about it? These are thieves that are using images to take advantage of people on a global scale.
Brian Denny has trawled through groups on Facebook where scammers trade skills and fake identities.
And they offer Facebook profiles for sale. They offer pictures of uniformed servicemen for sale. They offer the backstory and kind of how you get started. So it's all right there. It's in plain sight. It's not hidden.
The fraudsters advertise so-called formats, day-by-day scripts to run their scams. They sell photo editing skills. In secret groups on Facebook's instant messaging service WhatsApp, they trade bank accounts for laundering stolen money.
I'm angry, to say the least. It's hugely frustrating knowing that you're talking to a company like Facebook, and you're working to help people, them enforce their own community standards, and yet on Facebook they're advertising. There are people that are advertising, hey, this is how you take advantage of people.
Each week, Brian Denny hears from women across the world who've been sucked in by the scammers.
They are trying to confirm or deny that I'm a guy that they've had a relationship with and have sent money to. They've committed everything, all their financial resources, and now to find out that it's not true, it was all fake, and they've been duped emotionally, and they're out large sums of money. I mean, it's traumatic. It's traumatic.
Oh, I was totally in love with him. Totally besotted. I'd never loved anyone like I loved him. I really, and of course it was Brian's looks. And I was just, I thought he was, I thought all my dreams had come true. I only found out about 3 weeks ago who he is, a 29-year-old Nigerian.
Queenslander Sherelle Music was seduced by a scammer using Brian Denny's images. Over 2 years, she sent him $40,000.
It was all borrowed. I borrowed it out of my bank card. I made a personal loan, and then when that run out, I started getting them off cash converters.
This is the first time Brian Denny has come face to face with a victim.
Quite frankly, I wanted to meet Sam. Sorry that this happened to you and you were taken advantage of.
But I don't blame you in any, I honestly don't blame you in any sense of the word. And I don't even really hate the scammer or anything, you know what I mean? But he gave me, I'll tell you something more. He gave me some service. It's been, no.
Like a tricky, they're not big enough. I mean, I really not see it,
exposing the criminals' tactics.
These guys are thieves. These guys are cockroaches, and when you shine a light on them, cockroaches scatter.
I just want to have other women who are getting men, and there are thousands of them, getting men talking to them, romancing them, and asking them for money. Please don't give it to them, because they don't love you. They don't care about you, they are only after the money.
Ghana in West Africa to find out who's behind the booming business of online fraud. This former slave colony is one of Africa's fastest growing economies. There are more phones here than people, and internet is cheap, so online crime is easy money, and authorities are battling to keep up.
Those who indulge in this are the perpetrators. Most of them are unemployed, but they are very sharp. They are very intelligent because it takes someone with an intellect to sit down and even fancy how to get into this activity and also to drive to believing whatever story he's putting across.
Many of the scammers start out in internet cafes like this one.